Viva la Brendel. Hey guys, I just got done playing like 3 hours of Battlefield 6. I recorded an episode with the guys. I'm gonna see if I can cut it down some and post up what I got. Other than that, obviously we're back with American Truck Simulator, or short ATS. Um, and we're gonna be building a Peterbilt wrecker today. Um, I was thinking, let's hop into the truck dealers quick. And we're going to go into the mod dealers because that's where the truck is we're going to be purchasing. As you can see, I have some mod trucks here already. The Ram 3500. This was a Ruda mod. Very good quality. Love it. I'll have to do an episode with it soon. Um, the FLX, which is the one that I've used most, is the 359, obviously. And here is Ruda's 379 slash 378. Excuse me. And if we go into the next page, we have 389, which I did a little thinking I'm going to be doing a 389 record. So, I'm going to customize configuration. And it's a pretty truck. It looks fantastic in the game, obviously. I'm going to make this. I like the 48 sleeper myself. So we're gonna keep the 48 through the sleeper. There are other options as well. So we have to try to keep to the model specific. It may like crash the game if we go into another model. Like if I went to a 379 out of this option list, which you can do, or not. I'm not saying that right. No, I'm saying it right. Alright, so yeah. So we're gonna keep the sleeper for now. There's a high roof, like aero sleeper we can do. Or able body as it's listed. We could do a long 72-inch sleeper for those long toes. And there is a 36-inch sleeper, very small. But I think, yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the 48. So now we're gonna hop into chassis, and this is where we're gonna select the wrecker body. As you can see, it comes up with all of them, 389, 378, 379, 388, 389. So we're gonna scroll on down. 3 axle options as well for heavy haul. You can have heavy haul as like just a twin drive axle. Just one other thing to customize. So we're going to go down to 389 6x4 wrecker not for day cab, for 48-inch. So not 378. There we go. Perfect. And that is a sick looking body on that. Alright, so now that that's done, engine wise. So the amount of engines in this game, just mod engines and regular engines, are like it's a lot. There's a lot of engines. So right off the bat, there's 60 series Detroit, NT 855 big cams, a Z mods Detroit, which Z mods have some of the best sounding mods or best sounding engines in the game. So we're going to keep scrolling down, see what piques our eye. It is a 389, so it's a newer model. Some dudes have swapped like cats into newer model 389s. We may just do that. Uzi Mods has a 600 or C15. The AV92, like we used in the other 359. 12V71. This thing's badass. so there's multiple options for some of these mods, as you can see. Um, just trying to see which one would be like most appealing, if you want to call it that. 600 horse, 12V71, and 14. 600 horse, 60 series Detroit. More of the AV92 series. Cat C16. Maybe hopping over that one. Common signature and 900 horsepower Detroit 60 series. This thing revs to like $3 grand easy. I think we're gonna hold off on that though. Try to keep a little on the traditional side. Let's see. 3406B, another Cat C16, 625, 1,000 horsepower, Cummins Signature 600. Probably gonna, I'll keep that one in the ringer. But traditional, like I said, so I may not. Pittsburgh Power N14, 346B, 3408, and more Cummins N14 mods. Some of these mods come with the trucks when you download them. There's a separate like engine pack and stuff that'll come with the truck. So we're going to 3408. We scroll down to near the bottom. We're gonna see 346B at 700 horsepower. That's what's in our 359 tractor, the one that's all done up. And what I think, yeah, what we're gonna put in this one is a it says Cummins ISX CM870. I want to say it's QSX. It's a twin cam style where it has the injector cam and the intake and exhaust cam. So, and that's actually, fun fact, first engine I ever rebuilt. So we're gonna go just around 700 horsepower. So we can pick that. Transmission. There are also modded transmissions, as you can see, like Fury 6. Like that's those are modded transmissions. We're definitely going 18 speed. And what the tow options in this, it's they don't go above like 20,000, 30,000, something like that. So it doesn't have to be anything crazy. So we can probably go higher on the ratio, like maybe yeah, we'll keep it 340 for now. Interior. Interior wise, I'm not a fan of like the big screens like newer trucks have. I'd rather go like for the options here. There's a full gauge option where you can pick where you have an automatic Allison or automatic Eaton or just a full like manual Eaton. So we're gonna go with full gauge, black full gauge, Eaton, if I can find it. Don't want that. Okay, so gray, Fullman, gray. Don't want that. Brown, no. Not that one. Black full gauge. I want to say, yes, that's it. Cool. So everything's filled up. We have a ton of gauges for this, which I like. I like that. So now, that is that. So now, probably the most time-consuming part. Oh, not color-wise, but we're gonna. For a base color, we're going to leave that as is for now. And we're going to go into Now, the most time-consuming part, literally picking out each and every detail for this thing. First off, we're gonna go tires, wheels, and such. Um, so as you can see, Ruda's mods come with a variety of all wheels. It comes with a wheel pack when you download it, 22 fives, 24 fives, floaters, which we're gonna go floaters on this, 22.5 ultra wide, and chrome ultra wide. There we go, chrome ultra wide on that. Now there are other mods I do have. So this one just got updated, but we're gonna see another term for them is a flat face. There we go. And the American Wheels pack, I forget, I can't honestly remember the name. There we go. So it lifts up the front end a little higher, makes it a little more even with the rears. But what we're going to do with the rears is, so we're already at 24.5, so those are John Ruda rims, and we're going to go up yonder, and we're going to go Alcoa Classics. Yeah, we're going to go 24.5s. Here we go. No, we're going to go into the search bar, search for the Classic. There we go. We just want standard on these. And we're gonna see Classic standard. There we go. Alright, so now tires. We're going to go for some nice knobby ones. Got all that grip. Oh. There we go. So now we're going to customize the face. The hub is, for whatever reason, they load up with the the oil bath hubs for trailers. Obviously, like for rear drive axles, doesn't make any sense. So we're going to go with the painted option right there, and we're going to do that for both. And nuts, we have, where are they? Original long painted. We're going to do that. And it's just longer studs. That's all it is. Just to get that little extra little pop. I'm not gonna put hub covers on this. I just want to kind of get to look at, you know, if it's a work truck. Granted, like tractors are work trucks too, but tow trucks, they just get beaten the shit out of more. So, cabin we're good. So back to customization. We could put a headache rack on this, which, come on. I think the chrome's kind of gaudy, so we're gonna keep with the painted look. There's already enough chrome on this thing as is. So now, what is this? Marker lights. Yes, we're gonna have marker lights with plastic frame. Actually, no. We're gonna go chrome frame on those. There we go. And bezels, we're gonna go chrome bezels. Frame. Don't really. You can see some of it down under. So you can see the axles are painted red and such. Metal panels, we're gonna go kind of like a duller, more standout-ish diamond plate. They're just wear plates. That's all they are. Work lights. Put that down. We're gonna go same material for the top of the wrecker body. And we're gonna put a light bar up here. LED light bar, black orange glass, chrome orange glass. We're gonna black with orange glass. Yeah, that's sick. And now that's all situated. Handles, we're gonna leave those chrome. And the crane, we're gonna paint the crane. Let's paint the crane red, because we still have to paint the body. And this is the option where you can put like a custom like record like design on it. I did not paint or create my own, so I've just been using the mod, the one that came with the mod, ones that came with the mod, I should say. This one kind of looks like a truck or a company like around our area or my area. So we're going to keep it. No, I don't know if I want to keep it white. Orange. That would definitely be. That would definitely pop. Decisions. Or we could. You know what? Ooh. That's nice. So, you know, we're going to keep the wrecker body black, and we're going to paint the cab a different color. So we're not going to do orange. Could do red. Scarlet red. Silver arrow, not a fan. Solid white. No. Breeze green. Ugh. Not a fan. And custom jobs we can do here. Cybertruck. It's funny. I'll probably do a design. No, not that one, not wavy. This fucking silly one. No. John Wick. You know what? Yeah, we already have the design right there, so we're gonna paint this a solid color, but it's could do two-tone, paint the fender something different maybe. No. Try to. Literally, like the hardest part about like any of this is just picking, deciding. It's like the same thing with like watching a movie or a show. You just can't pick at all. I mean, you end up picking something, but it's just very time consuming. My fenders. I like that color combo though. The green with the red fenders. So we could. So I'm gonna leave that like that for now. Let's see what the wrecker body colors could do. Oh no, the crane rather. There we go. Paintable crane. So. Oh, alright, so it goes with the body. Okay. Very peculiar. Yeah, I don't like that. It doesn't match with anything. Alright, so we're gonna go. Brown? No. Could do yellow. Keep it nice and bright. That way people can see at night. Ooh, dark red metallic. That's actually sick. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna keep it this dark metallic red. Now let's see what we got for front bumpers. So there's some that make sense and others that just don't. Like this one, like how there's no bolt holes or anything like that. Like I like seeing like that was put on and that can come off, and like I don't know, just like knowing it was put there, and I don't know, the bolts and the holes for the tow hooks, they look more realistic. That's just my 2 cents. Like, granted, I know there are show trucks that have like straight flat front bumpers with nothing on them. That's, I mean, it looks awesome, but I'd rather something a little on the more realistic side. I mean, this is a wrecker. It's not going to be very showy. Ooh. I like that. I like that one a lot. Alright, so now we're going to put on a badge. Now, pride and class. Yeah, we're gonna keep the pride and class one, because we got pride and class, America. Alright, so now visors. I'm a big fan of the bow tie visor. I am not a fan of that visor at all. So these visors, like that, I'm a very big fan of those. Alright, so now I'm going to go the parking lights. We're going to go clear on these bad boys. And as far as like horns, like we're just gonna make believe they're under the chassis. Right now, bug deflector. We're gonna throw a bug deflector on there. Yeah, it looks sick. Nice and clear so we can see better. Headlights, we're gonna convert these to old style. I wouldn't say that old style. I would say, oh, 589 headlights. 589 headlights do look really good. Let's see, do we have 379 headlights? Oh, we do, okay. So we're going to do 379s with updated, like, LEDs. That's cool. Alright, and the grill, I'm gonna leave the grill the same, just like, kinda, leave it kinda like a factory truck, but with some goodies obviously added onto it. Air filter body, gonna get it nice and big. Filter lamps, chrome, just housings and such obviously, so we're gonna put lights on there at every step. So we're gonna go around center with visors. Okay. And that's one thing about this. Some of these are matching sides. Some of these you have to do this where you have to add each individual light. Each one. So if there's like an option where there's body lights that are like 20 in a row on each side, you have to add 40 lights individually, just like this. So those are on though. And let's see, blinkers, no, guards. Got some. Take those. Custom chrome. Ooh, I like those. I like those a lot. So we're gonna keep those. And hood. It's just for the model. Hood strip. We're gonna keep that painted. Wing. So there's the 30. And here is the 26. So you know what? I think we're going to keep the 26 on there. And muffler, we can put... Yeah, there we go. Some nice heat shields on there. And we can... Let's see, there is an option where you can do the exhaust as well. I think we're going to upgrade the exhaust to like 6 or 7 inch, because the trucks come with like 5-inch exhausts by themselves for filter brackets. Oh, I already did that. Filter body, did that. Filter brackets, there we go. Paint or chrome, we have them chrome painted. We're gonna leave them painted. Cowl panel, so we're gonna do paint, custom, chrome big steps, there we go. Contacts are bugging me. So you see all those little red dots? Those are all lights that you can put there. No, I'm not doing that. It does look sharp though. So. And now, exhaust, turbo wing, no, beacon, no, beacon, no. Where the hell is the option for red on the exhaust pipe? Alright, key, alright, so this came with 6-inch already, so we're gonna go 7 instead. There's chino style, which is like the... Yeah, like the straight cut from the side. I'm not a fan of that. Ew. So, I was thinking metered, but I like the style stack a lot. So we're going to keep those. Let's see what else we got here. Fenders. We're gonna throw plastic fenders on the back here. Just a little add on to that. Handles, we did that. We already did the metal covers. And bar, yeah, we already did the bar. So. Steps, we're gonna do steps, toolbox. There we go, there is. So this, mods do get updated, not very frequently, but when they do, they add a lot of stuff. Like that, because that toolbox option was not there beforehand, so it takes up both sides, so that one's symmetrical. There is a fuel tank, yeah, tanks, so we're going to do 48's gonna fit. Yeah, 48s are gonna fit perfect. So we're gonna do 2 48 tanks on either side, well, 1 48 tank on either side. It is kind of annoying with the cowl bracketry and stuff, and the way that the fuel tank inlet is covered by that. That's like one downside of those. Otherwise we'd have to take the chrome stripping off, but we're not going to do that. So it's a game. That's what it is. It looks badass. So now those are all set, and oh, actually gotta do some nice mud flaps. So we did do a Cummins on this, so we're going to do Cummins mud flaps. And we're going to do mud flap weights on this as well. Type 1 has a nice little curve down for the shape of the Cummins logo. I like to have that form fitting, that's pretty cool. As you can see, can't really make it out with everything in the way, but like right there you can see. It just shapes around it perfectly. So now, that being said, we're gonna go into the interior. I'm gonna do the steering wheel, and we're gonna do like a brand new steering wheel. That's literally, yeah, these are the style like steering wheels we have. Actually, no, we can't do that. No, we can't do that because of the cluster in here. So we're gonna go with top wood. No, we're gonna go. Oh, we'll go with an old school wheel. Yeah, yeah, that looks minty. The shifter, we're definitely gonna bump the shifter up because that's pretty fucking low. So we're not gonna go stock. We're gonna go like on the in between, like mid. So mid height, mid like shifter thickness. We're gonna keep the Eaton shift knob though. Alright, so now, oh, don't want to do that. CB, so we're gonna put CB up here. Have a nice green CB Cobra. And we can put chops as well, so we're gonna throw painted chops on there. And one of my favorite features, well, other than that, are mats, and we're gonna do a laminate wood grain floor mat. I fucking love these. The shift tower, we're gonna do a brushed chrome. Oh, that looks sharp as fuck. Seats, standard brown. No, we're gonna go exclusive legacy. Yeah, we're doing legacy blacks. And rear visor, we're not using the rear visor on that, but, well, not the rear visor, the rear window. We're not reusing the rear window, but I'll just throw the visor on there for shits and giggles. So now, there is a lot of stuff you can customize on here too. So computer frame, I don't know what computer frame is. Oh, so the little dash information panel. Mirrors. Okay. We'll keep the mirrors newer. Badge. Brian class badge. No. Door. We can. Oh. Kind of weird. Oh, don't know that. I like the way that looks. Main mirrors we're gonna leave. Searchlight. Oh, could do searchlight. Excuse me. Searchlight chrome beacon. No, I think we can leave that for now. Windshield sets. Toy slot. So like you can have like ornaments and such on the truck. We can put GPS up here, so we can. There is an option where you can have a GPS in the truck and just turn off your GPS on the screen. So you have to look at the windshield at the GPS in order to see where to go. So we're actually going to. I'm not gonna put that in, so that way we only have one to look at. We're not like bouncing up and down, looking where to go and shit. So, co-driver's plate. Window scratches, so we can look a little more realistic when we drive. So we can go, a little dirt right there. That's too scratchy. Like that, just some dirt on the windows, nothing crazy. And that being said, I think we have it. I like how it came out. Alright. So now let's purchase this thing and do a tow. $240,000. Way cheaper than what would probably actually be. And that's like a newer truck. But as you can see, glider. And if you don't know what glider is, you can buy a cab and chassis with no engine, no transmission. You put your own. So you could put a C15 in it, you could put your own Eaton, you could put your own automatic, you could put an Allison. You could just literally do whatever you want with it. A lot of guys have gotten around with it. Gliders were an actual thing that were built and purchased for the longest time, but I want to say it was maybe 10 years ago or so now. They were actually outlawed because of the EPA, and I want to say it was because of the EPA, because of people getting around their bullshit with um, uh, getting away from death and just finding ways to work around their bullshit. That's all it was. So now, glider kits are going for a lot of fucking money. But yeah, so let's purchase, and we're going to bring it to. Nope, our Austin garage is full up. We'll go to our Dallas location. Alright, so now we are going to the AV92 Pete. We're now going to hop into the Pete glider, and we're going to look up loads or tows. The tows are part of the mod for the wrecker in the game, and yeah, just it's pretty cool. You can't tow full truck like tractors with trailers. You can tow dump trucks, which I do like towing dump trucks because they have tarps over the dumps. So like, and that's another thing too. You can tow from the front, but realistically, like towing tractors, typically you tow them from the rear. That way you don't have to undo the drive shafts from the transmission in order to do anything. It would just be an all-around easier tow. Dump trucks, though, if they have a full load, you can just pick them up. You have to pick them up from front, disconnect the drive shaft, and go on like that. That way it's just easier on the tow truck, and it's easier to pick up as well. So, without further ado, technical difficulties. Alright, so sometimes the engine mod will load in, sometimes it won't. It gets glitchy. So we're going to quick travel to a garage. We're in San Francisco right now, but we're going to go to Austin. And the reason being we're in San Francisco, when I changed into trucks, my driver is stationed in San Francisco. So the truck got delivered to San Francisco. Alright, so now we are going to try a different one here. On N14, 1000 horsepower cat. That'd be sick. 348. I would like to get that one working if I could. So you know what? I'm going to leave the game quick and probably come back in. I'm gonna save this quick though. So save, yes. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back to the title screen. And now we're gonna hit continue. Hopefully it will load in correctly. I hope. Anyways, if not, then I'll just switch the engine. It's not a big deal. So now we're gonna drive. My headset died. That's what it was. It didn't die, it just timed out because of lack of sound. So, engine works. Alright, so. There she be. And it does sound mint. And there are different views you can do with your trucks, like to drive from side view, right in front, drive tire, or driver's side steer tire, and wicked far away, and interior. So let's get a job going. Freight market. Yeah. So that's what. No, that's not that. No, I don't want to do quick job. I don't know why. It should be in the cargo market. I don't know why it's not not. Alright, now, with that being said, I do like how I am seated in the truck. So you can change your positioning in the truck, like adjust your height, your depth of view, so pull your eyes back, or push your eyes forward and such. So, saturate myself first. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. But, alright. Alright, okay. So, you know what, let's switch trucks quick. And then we'll hop back. Because I don't know why that's not working now. This game can get very finicky, especially with the mods. The 3406B sounded cherry. Alright, so now, hopefully it works now. Why is it not working? I don't know. That should be working. I have gotten loads from beforehand, and I think my game just crashed. Oh no, it didn't. Thank fucking God. Alright. So, no, not what I want. Yeah, it's not letting me pick it. So, we're gonna go. I'm gonna check this real quick. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. So, here's my W900 wrecker. And let's see if that cargo option works for this one, hopefully. Navigation, jobs. Yeah, no, it's not working for that. I don't know why. Let's, the hell soon. But as you can see, it's a W900B. I do have the same QSX or ISX in this one as I do the Peterbilt. I just don't understand why the cargo market is not working for that one. It's very strange. So the cargo market is what like you have when you have your own trailer, which the wrecker body acts as the trailer. So, yeah, it's very peculiar. I'm gonna check to see if the mod is like off for whatever reason. So we're gonna go back to the title screen quick, and don't have to worry about saving. We didn't really do anything that time. And we're gonna go to, and these are all my mods that I have running for this thing. It's a lot of fucking mods. So we're gonna hit the search bar and go wrecker. Yeah, I don't know why. So we're gonna put the open def on and confirm it. And we're gonna continue. And I'm hoping this works. It should. It's worked for me before. So it should let me like pick a job for the truck. Excuse me. Oh, it automatically, this thing. No, it's not working. I don't know why. Well, let's change back into the Peterbilt, because that's the one we're going to be using anyways. And drive, yes. Jobs, cargo market, why is it not working? Alright, so let's do trailer quick, and let's say put me in fucking San Francisco. Yes. Alright, so this is probably gonna look really fucking funny. Just really long, like, technically I could do this because, wreckers do tow trailers alone by themselves. Like if something's put out of service or whatever, like usually they'll send 2 tow trucks, pull the tractor, and then pull the trailer. There are times where you can pull them both at once, but most times they'll separate them and tow them separately. So that being said, cargo market. I don't know why it is not doing that. So maybe I haven't had to do any of it before, but dismiss. Maybe I'll go into trailer manager, maybe, or trailer dealership, and maybe there's something to go along with all that. No, not that one. Trailer manager, trailer purchase. I mean, there could be something. John Ruda? No. Okay, so these are the Ram trailers, which I don't want, obviously. So it doesn't look like there's anything to purchase. It just looks like for whatever reason the mod for this is not working. That fucking sucks. So shit. Well, yeah, I'll run a trailer. Fuck it. Trailer manager and do a tanker. Which is gonna be silly. So we're gonna fast travel to. I have to change the location of my driver. When I first started this save, I went to the San Francisco garage because it was like in the area where I started. So I just fucking did that. So we're gonna go to Austin, and I'm just gonna try different stuff to see if the fucking. No, it's just not fucking turning on. I don't know why. It's fucking weird. But, yeah. It's very fucking weird. I know I could. Ah, man. That's fucking. That's kind of irking. That's grinding my gears. Well, I think I made enough for the episode. I'll see if I can get it working at some point, and I'll make another video doing a tow with this thing. It looks badass. I love the metallic red on it, and yeah, let's I'll make another video for next time. Sorry guys. So yeah, as always, it's a beautiful day.